The film is about a neighborhood, like not far from here, or it was not far from here, because it were 600 social houses that were being demolished to replace them with like 240 more expensive housing. And the film is about the process behind that, in the sense of how framing influences and determines policy making. That was what the film tries to explore in the 14 minutes and 20 seconds that it is.
En er woonden van allerlei soorten mensen. Allerlei nationaliteiten. Ja, wat je noemt echt arbeiders. En de mensen waren behoorlijk betrokken op elkaar. Dus wel een buurt met warme mensen.
The RTM pitch was there at the right time, or I was there at I don't know, that matched up pretty well. Then it was, for me, the biggest challenge was knowing how to making something worthy for the residents also, and in relation to the difficult subject that it is, of in the way gentrification, of course. So the concept kept changing like every 2 weeks totally in the first part, and then it got a bit more like fixed, but still until the end of the making, even in the sound design, it all started to, it kept on evolving and totally changing around, which was very interesting, and also a bit of a heavy process, but very interesting. And the central thing in that was, I think, trying to get on a cinematic level inside that subject of framing and looking at other people, and what do you see when you look at them, and how do they look back at you, and contrasting that gaze from, let's say, I don't know, a government, a system, with the stories of the residents themselves, and their voices, and the vulnerability of their voices.
Wij werden geïnformeerd door een brief op 9 juli 2018. Uw woning wordt gesloopt, u moet gaan verhuizen. In eerste instantie geloofde ik het ook niet. Ik denk, hè? Nou, dat kan niet waar zijn.
For me, it was always a dream premiering here at the IFFR, because as a Rotterdammer and a filmmaker, it was such an inspiring place. I think the main value for me was this process that I just talked about. That was for me very interesting, a very organic way of making, and the concept constantly changing, and also the people I met during the making of it, the people I collaborated with, the people who coached me. So in the end, a very interesting experience, which gave me a lot of lessons, and also just a new perspective. So yeah, that was quite good.